Hello and welcome to Peculiar Portions. Got a very, very special episode this week. I'm going to awaken a real-life vampire who's going to be joining me today. This is him here. He's sleeping. Oh, I know what'll wake him up. Got a lovely cup of tea for you. A lovely cup of tea.
Oh, goodness me! Who has awakened the Count Louis Ferratu from his decade-long slumber? Is the Yogscast still relevant? Hang on, let me take these false teeth out. Oh. Do they still have dentists?
Oh, God.
Oh, let me free myself from these cobwebs that have built up over my sleeping body over the last...
How long have you been here?
Decades.
A decade?
Decades. It's been a very long lockdown.
It has been.
Fortunately, it's not sunny anymore as well.
Yeah, because it's Halloween.
Yes,
That's why I woke you.
Thanks.
It's your season.
Is there any news related to Halloween that we could talk about and get me up to speed? Because I've been asleep for years. Years and years.
I mean, when you say news, we're going to have to broaden that out quite considerably. Have you heard about the vampire fish?
No, I haven't. Tell me more.
The concept of a vampire fish is pretty bad. Like a fish that sticks to you, sucks your blood out
like
of
a
you.
leech?
Yeah.
Well, I suppose a leech. It's more a vampire worm. Water worm.
Yeah, but this is an actual fish.
Oh, no, that's not a fish.
It's a fish. It's technically a fish.
That's an eel.
Of course, there's no such thing as a fish.
It's like a lamprey, isn't it? It's like a little lamprey mouth.
So we got...
It's terrifying. Ah! That's far too many teeth.
And just the concept of that, swimming around in your, rivers and lakes is bad enough. What if they were just falling down from the sky?
Holy shit. Well, they can fly, obviously, because they can turn into bats. That's the thing that vampires can do, right?
Yes, that's true.
So it wouldn't be that unusual. But maybe they get tired from all this flying and they just fall.
Maybe they're vampires that turn themselves into fish accidentally.
Right, instead of bats.
Yeah.
So you're also suggesting that this was a human fish vampire, whereas I was suggesting it was a fish bat vampire.
Okay, so my idea of this is that maybe there's a fisherman.
Okay.
And he's lonely. And then one evening he sees a seductive lady approaching him.
This is a very vampiric story.
She's just floating. She's wearing a dress, her boobs are out.
Negligee. Her boobs are out.
She's very pale. She's
very
got
pale.
Dark hair.
Teeth?
Yeah, teeth.
Blood?
Yeah.
Running down?
Yep, all of that. But he's...
transfixed.
Yeah, exactly.
I would be.
She nibbles on him.
She nibbles on him.
She disappears into the night.
Whereabouts?
His cock. And then the next morning, he
wakes up, he's like, what the fuck happened? What was I drinking?
Yeah.
He looks through, all of his vodka bottles are still full.
The dogs are desperate for a piss. He's got to take him out for a walk.
Okay.
Opens the door.
Oh, right.
Sunlight hits him.
She wasn't still there.
He can't take the sunlight.
She was gone.
And he realizes he realizes something's wrong, and that he is vampire.
He's become vampire.
Vampire. But he also goes to shave in the mirror, and he can't find his razor. It's gone missing. And his reflection's gone too!
How does he shave himself with no reflection?
With great difficulty.
Well, you've been shaving for years. You can probably do it by feel.
No. What you do is you get your phone out, put it on selfie mode, and just use that instead. Easy.
I see, because that's a camera.
Yeah.
Right, and that's different.
I guess. Old mirrors used to have silver in them, and maybe that's why vampires didn't have reflections, because silver.
Well, they use quite a lot of silver in modern photographic electronics, so the phone would still have silver in it.
They'd pick up the phone and their hand would be burnt. It'd have the Apple logo in their palm. So vampire fish.
Any animal taken a picture of from the right angle can be made to look scary. Okay, like a duck quacking at you. Have you seen a picture of a duck quacking?
I've seen a picture of a duck's penis. It's terrifying.
Exactly, but also a duck just quacking at you from beak down beak. See if you can find it.
Duck.
Quack.
POV being eaten.
Yeah. Ooh. Oh. Safe search is pretty
Safe
bad.
search is off. Wasn't expecting that, Lewis, I'm going to be honest.
You didn't expect typing POV being eaten into,
I guess not.
into Google.
I guess not. That was naive of me. That was naive of
Some
me.
less than family-friendly
Oh,
articles.
God, I didn't look up duck penis now. God knows what I would have seen. Oh, my God. That's not real. That's not real.
No, I think that isn't real. It's a spookums. And ducks are lovely, normally. But, you know, what I'm trying to say is
They're very
lampreys,
like Canadians.
I think they've been misunderstood. They just want to be a little bit, they just want a little bit of your blood.
Just a drop. Just half a pint. That's all.
You can probably spare it. And then
Every night.
mostly sucking on fish. Oh, it's like the vampires of the sea.
Well, that's why they're called vampire fish, Lewis.
I'm Dracula, and I'm here to tell you we have an extended version of this Halloween PP available as a podcast. It is 3 times longer than this video. All you must do to find the treasure is search Simon's Peculiar Portions into wherever you listen to your podcast stuffs. It's great, find it, please. I must go. Batman, away.
So you've probably heard of this place.
St. Osyth. Osyth. I think it's pronounced St. Osyth.
Okay, St. Osyth.
Because when I worked for the church in Essex,
Yeah.
St. Osyth Church, sausage.
You work for the church.
Sausage? Yes, oh yes, very spooky. They had an exorcism department.
I'm sorry?
They didn't call it that though.
No, hang on, wait, what?
The Church of England has an exorcism department.
What's it called though?
It's called something really ambiguous to make it sound like it's not exorcism, because that's too Hollywood and exciting.
Yeah.
It's called something like the Department of Mysterious Circumstances or something
The
like that.
secret department of extra mysterious activities.
Deliverance, that's what it's called, the Deliverance Ministry.
Deliverance ministry is real.
I know, it sounds fucking badass, doesn't it? Deliverance.
Deliverance from evil.
Yeah, that's what they
Yeah.
call it. That's the exorcism. And they send vicars round to a custom crack team of elite vicars.
Yeah.
With their fucking holy
Oh,
water.
do they
and
have
stuff.
like the shotguns with a crucifix?
Away with you! Away with you, ghost! Get out! Demon! Get out of his ass crack! Oh my god, I actually found a real demon. That was very lucky. Come back to us if I splash him with holy water again.
Oh, what happened, Lewis? Are we going to record some Minecraft? Are we finally going to record Shadow Little
Oh my
episode
god!
43?
It must have been that party we had in Los Angeles with all those women. That
Oh,
must have
yeah.
That must have
The women that were wearing lingerie.
That's when the demon got in you.
that wanted me to marry them.
Yeah. Holy
Yeah,
shit! what
that
a
was a good time.
Sorry, St. Osyth is a place where spooky things happen. A number of ghosts have supposedly been seen
Did you
around
know
the
this?
village.
Is it famous? Because it's supposedly got the most haunted house in all of
I think I've heard of it before, yeah. So this is Essex's most haunted house. What an accolade, can we just say there. I love the way they're not as haunted as some other houses in other counties.
No.
But in Essex, almost certainly this.
Oh my god, it's got a
cage.
fucking broomstick.
Well, you know, it's an old school. It's got that shard of light coming out the door. It kind of, from this angle,
It
looks
weird, doesn't
fake,
it?
doesn't it?
looks
Looks like
weird.
that. Looks like that house shape on it is like cardboard.
Like this is the shape of a house, and then it's got this weird brick thing underneath it.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? So it makes it feel weird. It's unsettling.
Okay, so it's known as the Cage, which again, maybe they should have called it Dun Roman.
Or it could be just something like Pie's Kitchen.
Persimmons.
Yeah, or Number 7. That might work.
Lavender Cottage.
Okay, yeah, it works better with a cute name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The cage. Why is it called the cage? At one point, it was used as a medieval jail. That would be why it's called the cage.
It's most famous for having held the convicted witch Ursula Kemp before she was hanged in 1582. See, that actually does sound...
Oh, look, it's got a little sign on the fucking...
So it was... What do you mean it was last used in 1908?
No one has lived there since.
Since 1908?
Yeah.
What's it used for now?
It is called the cage, so maybe like MMA fights take part in that or something.
Right.
Yeah. Mixed martial arts.
Yeah.
2 men enter, 1 man leaves. And then the other one does. One of its previous owners, Vanessa Mitchell, claimed she was terrorised by ghosts which forced her out of her home.
Goodness
And
me.
this is a whole other article, this
is a whole thing.
For almost 4 years, Vanessa Mitchell lived amongst some of the most powerful paranormal activity ever known. She was blissfully unaware of the full extent of the property's chilling and haunted past when she moved in. But the demons that lived inside soon rose to the surface.
She claims it was the house that chose her. Medieval prison. I spoke to a paranormal reader.
Wait a minute, so this is before any haunted activity. She talks to a paranormalist.
She's like, okay, you know when you normally buy a house,
Yeah.
you get a surveyor in to check
Yeah,
there's no
damp
or
That's
like
right.
the ceiling beams aren't sagging.
Yeah, make sure the roof's okay. Not
Yeah,
falling
you check
apart.
it's not in like a flood zone.
Yeah.
You check how the insurance is.
They probably like check for like radon, so radioactivity.
and
background
asbestos.
stuff.
It's quite an old building. You check all those stuff. Don't forget though to check with a paranormal reader.
Yes.
Check if there's any ghost EM readings. They've got that little.
Oh, the thing with the things on the end that move around. Yeah.
One of those. So they'll scan that around it. If it starts beeping out of control, that's a warning.
Yeah.
It's like a red flag.
It's like maybe think about moving somewhere else.
Are you okay moving in with possibly vicious, vindictive, evil spirits with unfinished business?
Yeah. Do you
Possibly witches.
Do you mind waking up in the morning and there's blood running down the walls?
Do you enjoy the rattling of chains of a night?
What about a giant man who has the face of a pig talking to you at the
Yeah.
end of your bed?
Yeah. And when you're going out to get your pants in the morning, the drawers will just come out all over
Yeah.
the place. And your
And
pants
also
are all over the floor and up in the
Chairs
air.
stack up.
The chairs stack up.
Yeah.
Your dolls, their heads spin round.
Your dog starts talking to you. Hello. Ah. I mean, maybe you always wanted your dog to talk, because you're like, I always wanted to ask, Jeff. We'll call him Jeff. I always wanted to ask Jeff.
Jeff.
Would you prefer it if dog food tasted of your own balls, because you like eating them so much? Licking them, I should say, not eating them. Don't eat your own balls, Lewis.
If dogs could talk, we could ask them so many questions like that. Mostly about
Balls.
licking
Their balls.
and eating and sniffing
Yeah. And asses.
asses and balls. But it would be
And
very
the dogs would be like, what the
illuminating.
fuck is wrong with this person?
Why are they so obsessed with
Assholes and balls.
just like me?
Oh my god, this is why we're best friends! While she was unaware of the horrifying secrets that hid within the 4 walls, Vanessa had grown up hearing stories about the building's past. I knew it was a witch's prison,
not
and the
that big a
previous
deal.
owner had not long hung himself in there.
Oh, okay, this is new information. The previous owner hung himself.
It all started on the first day.
Oh my god.
Okay, here it is.
Okay,
I know it was warm because the door to the house was open.
okay, sure.
I was watching TV, and then a man with long black scraggly hair and wrinkles on his face appeared. He wasn't old. The wrinkles are just because of his skin. He had really deep laughter lines. But he felt nice. And I wasn't what do you mean he felt nice?
He felt nice.
The TV kept going up and down, And there was what do you mean the TV kept going up and down? What, like hovering?
Oh shit! This
Or
is how
turning on and
these
off?
miscommunications get
What do you
started.
mean up and down?
This is how this stuff gets mistranslated. Oh my god! And there is fucking
blood on the walls.
That's
I called
what you were
it.
saying.
I called it.
The door to the stairs would often open and slam. They had a child, but they only lived together in the property for a year because they thought it wasn't safe.
I was in bed with Jessie. That's the child. When I heard something coming up the stairs, the latch on the door was smashing up and down. You know when people say they can feel their heart coming out their chest? I now know what that feels like.
Wow, so she was properly spooked.
There are figures in the house, doors slamming, things appearing in different rooms. But there was one incident that forced her to leave for good.
Wow, this story keeps on giving.
So I just had to vote on the floor.
The casual vote no.
The toy in the prison room.
The toy in the prison room. Oh my god. This is like those movies where they have that one room in the house that no one's got the key to and they've moved in. And the child finds the key and goes into the prison room to play with the train set.
Now, there is a warning. This might get very scary, okay? So just you've been warned. I went to do the ironing in the prison room, and Jessie's Thomas the Tank Engine toy turned itself on and started chugging around my feet.
Do 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 do.
I ran to the stairs where you have to open the door, and there was a man standing at the top. He had a white shirt and chinos on. He wasn't from the old days.
He wasn't from the old days. I decided after that incident to move out. Does haunting add value or take money value away?
It may do if it is like mega haunted. You know,
if it's got a sign on the front of it that says, "This is the house," it's like a blue plaque, you know, where Richard Bublo was murdered in the night by a vile criminal gang in 1706.
Sometimes, like, a swarm of rats appear, and they've all got his face.
Yes, that's right. That kind of stuff. That would add to the money.
And also, one night, I'd made dinner for my husband.
What are we having tonight, Mabel? Another ratatouille?
Oh no, I got your favourite lasagna!
Oh, I love lasagna.
And then I cut the lasagna open, and just blood comes out, or tomato sauce.
Oh, it is ratatouille.
And then, like, the sheets of lasagna, they all peel up, almost like a flower opening. And then from the middle comes just a naked man, just rises out of the dish.
A wrinkly, naked man. Oh, Mabel, you bought me another present. How wonderful. It's a strippogram.
And he's, like, soaking with blood bechamel sauce.
Could be bechamel sauce.
Yeah.
Let's hope it is.
And his eyes are just completely black.
Oh, God.
No whites to his eyes, it's all black.
What sound does he make? Very spooky. Very.
Yeah. So we're asking for 360k, but we're accepting offers around 340.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyone interested?
We've had a couple of people.
Yeah.
No firm offers as yet. No contract's been signed.
Okay, so there's still an opportunity.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, I think I'll put an offer in then. In that case.